Hi, my friends. Welcome to my page, DIY Crafts with Dar. Happy Thursday. Oh my goodness. Sorry I missed yesterday. It was a hard night the night before, so I was not feeling well yesterday morning. I didn't get sleep at all. I couldn't function. So you wouldn't have wanted to see me yesterday. Anyways, we're ready today to make our cute little ornaments. So every month I have a regular craft kit, which is usually it's usually like themed with whatever the holiday is, or like if it's summer themed. And I have the Christmas ornament club. So anyways, this is the craft kit from February. And it is the angels. It's the angel ornament. So we're going to paint this. They're going to be so cute. I can't wait to paint them because I have the samples that I put up there for you guys. Now I get to paint them. And I wanted to show you a couple of other cutie patooties. So a lot of you guys have already purchased this little bunny with the wheelbarrow full of carrots, but I wanted to show you Tara got it painted and it's just adorable. Let me go closer. Yeah, so she did a really great job painting it. It's so cute. So I just wanted to share. I'm going to add that. I'll add that picture to the website, but a lot of you have already purchased that. Now, today is Thursday. This is our $10 Thursday. So you can get both inserts for $10. This is the lammy pies. Or if you don't have the globes or you want extra globes, you can get both inserts and both globes for $20 for everything. So that's a really good deal. So that's our $10 Thursday. So yeah. How is everybody? Go ahead and say hello as you're hopping on. I'm going to put you down to the camera so you can on the table and you can see what we're going to make. We're going to do angels. And they are angel ornaments. And then there's an angel standard. That's your little freebie. So with the Christmas kit, you always get a freebie. We did a freebie with the regular kit last time because we had a regular thing and the door sign. But we only have one part of our regular kit this year. So we don't have a freebie with it. I just kind of give you extra stuff. I make sure that you guys get plenty of things. Like you got 5 different things this time. So anyways, a lot of you have purchased all of the St. Patrick's Day themed kit. But I wanted to show you the ornaments. I wanted to paint them to see how cute I could make them and how easy they are to do. So just turning them all around. Go ahead and say hello as you're hopping on. This is our monthly kit for February. And they are angels. Little angel babies. I am not 100% sure on the nose. Okay, this is what they're going to look like. These are my sample pictures. Okay, look at how cute they are. I think I want to paint one green. No, what do you think? What do you think I do? I was thinking these colors. I was thinking, oops, instead of a blue, do more of a teal. I was thinking these 4 colors. What do you guys think? I think that would be cute. So I'm thinking that's what I'm going to do. But aren't they so cute? So when you purchase the kits, the monthly kits, you get these sheets of paper. So like with the St. Patrick's Day one, you got 2 sheets of paper. The first sheet tells you what month it is. So this says Dar's February 2026 Christmas craft kit. It has a picture of the items. And then it tells you the paint colors that we're going to use. Sometimes we might use different colors. Like I have Williamsburg blue, and I just selected crystal blue. Maybe I should grab Williamsburg blue. But you can do it any color you want. If you want to do white for the wings instead of light buttermilk, you get to choose. And then you get the second page, you get the larger size of the pictures, and you can look at the pictures and you can easily paint. So I didn't do ribbon. The samples here have ribbon. I did not do ribbon. I was not able to find it. I have jute. So jute will be fine. You will not always get the ribbon. I've said if I have ribbon, I'll happily will give it to you. I think I should change that to Williamsburg blue. Let me see if I have that over here. I have winter blue. Let's do winter blue. Let's do winter blue instead of Williamsburg blue. Let's try that. Okay. All right, there we go. Let's do that. Go ahead and say hello. I am just hopping on here, getting everything started. And let me get myself in the corner. And then I wanted to give you a close-up of this. So Tara has 8 of these painted for me for the craft show. Woohoo! And then I painted 2 sets of these to take to the craft show. A lot of times at the craft shows, I'll just glue these in because people get to the cash register and go, it's broken, it's coming out. I'm like, no, because you can change it out. But they don't quite understand. So at my craft shows, a lot of times I just glue the things in. Anyways, okay, so this is our $10 Thursday. You can get both inserts. So if you don't have the mini yet, though, you might want to just grab... You can buy the mini thing by itself, but if you buy both inserts and both globes, it's $20. If you buy both inserts, it's $10. Okay, so I'll give you that link. It's in the sale section. Let me get myself up in the corner too. Darlene, go to the corner. I am going to go to the corner. There we go. All right. And then let me share this to VIP group. Got that stupid morning cough going on. There's some weird stuff on my page that's showing up like from last year. It's so weird. I don't know why it's pinned there. Let me unpin that post. It's like somebody told me there's stuff from that. Yeah, there is stuff that's pinned to the front of my page from 2025. And it's like the first ones, yeah, like the first posts. That is so weird. Okay. All right. So let me go ahead and share this over to VIP. How is everybody? Sorry, I wasn't here yesterday. My dogs were having an issue. So yesterday was Wednesday. So Tuesday night, my dogs would not settle down at all. They kept us awake, me and my husband, awake all night. And my husband was not happy, and he was cussing at the dogs and keeping me awake too. And it just was not good. I did not feel good yesterday. I tried to get sleep. It was a bad day. You would not want to have seen me yesterday. It was not a good day. Not a good day at all. Okay, let me go ahead and see. Oh, okay. Who's here? Hi, Lisa. I know, I'm human. It happens. It was not a good day yesterday. Sometimes you just gotta have your down days, right? Sometimes. Hi, Laura. How are you? Thanks for sprinkling. Hi, Betty. Hi, Carol. I know. So cute. You get a bonus on your paycheck next. Oh, yay. Nice. Perfect. It's always nice to have a little bonus money coming in, huh? Hi, Chris Julie. How are you? Hi, Sarah. Hi, Cynthia. Good morning, Joanne. Hi, Darlene Barr. Hi, Holly. Thanks for sprinkling. Hi, Sarah, my friend. Hi, Denise. Hi, Jenny. I got a lot of sleep last night. In fact, I woke up this morning. I had 3 puppies in bed with me, and they were all asleep. So, hi, Carrie Ross. Laura, you were confused. I know, it's really hard when I'm not on all my yeah. Oh, it was you that told me. Yes. So everything was pinned. All your live shows under the Reel tab instead of on the page. That is so odd. I don't know why it's doing that. It just is. Hi, Bridget. Good morning, guys. Okay, let's get started. Let me just adjust this. I always do it the wrong way. There. Okay. All right. So let's get our board and let's get started. So here's what's going on with my dogs. Okay. It's a little embarrassing, but my dog's got fleas. And it was like all of a sudden, and we kind of figured it out that our neighbor that moved away a few months ago, like it's been a while now. So I've told you that next door, our neighbor, his kids were renting his house, and he lives with his girlfriend in another city here in San Diego. And his kids just all of a sudden decided to move to Texas, just all of a sudden. And the house is in disrepair. It really needs a lot of work done. So he hasn't done anything yet. He's trying to decide what to do, who to hire. It has sat vacant. The backyard is overgrown. And I know that there are animals living in there. And when that happens, they bring fleas. And so I know that that's what's happening because my dogs don't go anywhere. They don't go to a dog park. They once in a while get to go for a walk, not for a while. It's been hard because my husband's knee. Anyways, all of a sudden my dogs got fleas, and I think it's from the neighbors not taking care of their property. All the weeds are growing through the fence, and I believe that animals going back and forth because there's bunnies too. We have bunnies all of a sudden all over the place. I believe that's what's going on. And so the dogs sit and scratch and itch. And that's what happened. They keep you awake because they're itching because they had fleas. So we gave them a good flea bath yesterday. All of them, killed all the fleas on them. Gonna spray everything. But I mean, it's a little embarrassing to say my dogs have fleas, but they do. My dogs have fleas. I think that our neighbor is going to have to get his act together and get the backyard taken care of, because I don't know that it's going to resolve itself. So I think I know for sure that it is from his backyard not being taken care of. So anyways, because my dogs over the years, none of my dogs ever had fleas, and now they do, just out of the blue. So anyways, that's what's going on, is that when they scratch, their tags jingle jangle, and it keeps us awake. It keeps us awake. Okay, I think that only part of this background, I don't know if I'm going to be able to fit this all on one board. I might have to use 2 boards. Anyways, that's the whole problem, is that they're keeping us awake from their scratching. So anybody else have issues like that with their pets, where when they scratch, that sound of their tags just like jingle jangling is a problem? Yeah, it's not good. It's not a good thing. So, hey Marilyn, good morning. Hi Lynn. Hi Kat. Hi Cheryl. Fleas are very hard to get rid of. Yeah. I think, you know what, it's so funny because our dogs have never had them. And so for it to all of a sudden happen after all these years is crazy. But I think of, have any of you ever played guitar? And one of the ways to tune your guitar is my dogs have fleas. And it was like the chords that you played. So it reminded me of that. Anyways. Yeah, my dogs have fleas. So we tried the natural way. I will not use the medication. Dogs have had seizures because of the medication. I won't do that. But I do need to do something. And it's we use the natural type stuff that has spearmint and I think it has spearmint and peppermint. Anyways, we're trying to do it the natural way. Oh my goodness. Crazy though. It's a crazy thing. It's a crazy thing. So it makes me so mad. I think I have my neighbor's his phone number. I need to let him know that he needs to take care of his stuff. He needs to trim his weeds. Let's see. What's it say? Let's see. Hi, Lisa. How are you? Good morning. Sarah says it reminds you to get Frontline for your dogs because the weather. The little dogs have a problem with the Frontline. Our dogs, they get sick from stuff like that. So, and Vicky says, good morning all. Hi. A cat says getting fleas is a normal occurrence, so nothing to be embarrassed of. Well, it's embarrassing to talk about sometimes. Anyways, yeah, it's a little embarrassing to me to say my dogs have fleas. Okay, I'm trying to dissect all these little angels. I still have one more angel and the stander. I don't know if I'm going to be able to fit everything on here, but I'm trying. I am trying. And all the hands and the faces and the halos and the hair. So, all right, maybe we'll put that there, and then, I don't know. I think on here, I think I have to do the feet and the arm and the wing. I have to remember what all I have to do on each one. Oh my goodness. Growing up, I don't remember my dogs having fleas, but I think they had flea collars back then. I think they had flea collars. Let's see. Hi, Lori Walsh. Fleas get in your socks. Oh yeah, they could, huh? Yeah. I haven't had them in my socks. You can get a pill from the vet that kills them instantly and they'll fall off. The problem is that pill has been shown to give dogs seizures. So there's a whole Facebook page on that pill. And so I've been really hesitant about doing the pill. Good morning, Julie. One of your dogs itches a lot. Oh, she has dry skin in it. And the tags jingle and keeps you awake all night too. Okay, let's see. There's a lot of, you guys have a lot of experience with fleas. I'm glad it's not just me. I was like, I'm so embarrassed to have to talk about this. This is the reason that I missed my Facebook Live, was because my dogs have fleas. Oh my gosh, I couldn't function yesterday. I could not function. Could not function. Okay, I'm trying to make sure I keep all the things together that go together. Let's see, maybe I can put this somewhere. Make sure that I paint the same. like this goes with this. So these arms need to be painted this color. Okay, and I think I can put another one of these over here. Okay, so now I have the stander. Can I fit it all on here? Maybe. I might be able to. I might be able to. It's going to be close. So here's, that can go there. The wings up at the top, they might just hang off. That's okay. We'll just kind of scooch them off a little bit. Maybe we'll move that. Put that there. All right, I think it's gonna work. I think. We'll see. It's gonna be really close. I think it's gonna be like one piece is not gonna fit. Oh my goodness. That's okay, because I can just hold it and paint it. So I think it's the backer. So this backer, we're just going to paint the arms. So when we do that, so we got to figure out which one are we going to do green. I think we should do this little girl pink. I think it would be cute pink. Okay, so lots of pieces, guys. I told you I was gonna make up for not being here. Okay. All right, so this is going to be pink. All right, so Jenny says your cat got fleas from the emergency hospital, had to be treated at the surgery center. Oh yeah. It's hard. You never had the problem. And you know what? I think that once upon a time we had it and we got diatomaceous earth and sprinkled it around. So maybe I need to do that outside. Lisa says your German Shepherd got his ACL knee surgery yesterday. Oh my goodness. I hope he does well healing up. Oh, white socks, you can see them. You know, we haven't had them on me. They haven't hopped on me at all. You had to treat your whole house. Yeah, I might do that. I might treat the whole house. Fleas are better than lice. Yes, they are. You did the pills for dogs and cat. You know, I'm just not so sure. I'm really scared about giving little dogs the medicine because there's been a problem with some of them getting seizures. So I just been careful about that. Okay, I think I want to do the wings light buttermilk. I think I changed my mind. So there is some trim that is white, but let's do light buttermilk if I have enough. I think I have two. I think between these two, I should have enough. Okay, let's start with the wings. I do have 2 boards. Let's scooch this up. There's a lot of painting to do, guys. A lot. So anyway, tomorrow I'm going to do a quick project because I am leaving for the cabin tomorrow. It will be a long weekend for me. Not painting. I might be painting some stuff. I might take some stuff. Cleaning the cabin, doing all the final stuff, taking out all my painting supplies that are up there because I couldn't fit everything. I have my art studio still up there, along with a really nice office chair that I'm bringing back for Tara to use. Okay, let me see here. Okay, so only the wings on here. Only the wings. So the top part, see, what color should I paint that? Probably the hair color. Whatever the hair color is, I should paint the top part. Okay, so these are just the wings. I have to really look at it and figure out what is what. Okay, on here, I do the wings, but then I do the feet, and the arm is... let me see. I need to look at that. I need to look at that one. I have my picture right here, guys. So at least I have my picture I can look at. Okay, yeah, this whole thing. Down here is flesh color, but I need to do this, whatever color I paint this little girly. So we're getting all the wings first. We're doing the easy part. Let's do all the easy part first. All the wings are going to be light buttermilk. My stuff is sliding over here. I have that parchment paper, everything sliding on it. Okay. All right. Well, the dogs are doing better after having a very thorough bath, and we sat like chimpanzees and picked off all the fleas and squeezed them in half. Yeah, popped the little suckers in half. Got all the fleabies off of them. You know, the funny thing was that the dog that had the most was the one that I would not have suspected. I would not have suspected that she had it. So your daughter got lice when she was younger. Oh, what the heck? Oh, I know. My daughter too. So I swear. Okay, let's do all the white now. I swear that my daughter only had to walk in the room and they would jump on her. She got it from her friends so many times, and she probably gave it to her friends a bazillion times. Holy cow. I mean, some kids, I feel like they just get lice easier. She would be mortified of me saying how many times she had it. We use the mayonnaise treatment sometimes. We'd have to bag up all the toys. One time, my daycare kids ended up with it. And I was like, I'd treat them all and it'd go away. I didn't realize the source was one of my boys that I watched in the afternoon. So he was only there in the afternoon, but he was bringing it. So all the littles that were there all day long, this is when my kids were still tiny. I watched a little boy after school. And so he would come in after school and he had him on him. And I didn't realize, and he had short hair. So I never even suspected that he would have it. And one day I was just so frustrated that they just kept coming back. And I noticed him. He was itching. And I'm like, what the heck? and I went over and I checked him. And he was the one. He was the source. And I called his mom and she goes, shave his head. She had me shave his head. And I'm like, are you sure? Yeah, so I shaved his head. And that took care of it. We never had the issue again. Crazy, huh? Okay, I need to get out flesh tone. I didn't get out warm beige. I knew there would be some colors that I probably missed. We got all the creepy crawlies going in our this morning. Oh my goodness. Lisa says there are a lot of different ones. Personally, you don't use one that lasts for 90 days because it has a lot of chemicals. You know of one page that is for prevention that doesn't sounds safe to me. Yes. You get a 30-day pill and use it maybe twice a year. My head is itching now. I feel like I got fleas or lice in my head right now. I'm teasing, but oh my gosh. You know how you get the heebie-jeebies? Or somebody says their kid has lice and you're like, check my head. And you haven't even been anywhere near the kid. But okay, so we're using flesh tone. I'm going to be really careful. I want to try to get this without getting the eyeballs. Your little eyelashes. Sometimes Tara will come in and she goes, check my head. Kaylin had lice. And I check her and I'm like, you're clear. I have a good place in my kitchen where she can lay her head down on the counter so I can check. Oh my gosh. The hazards of having children. Oh my heavens. Yeah, it's not fun. Yeah, my head is creepy crawling right now. Yeah, it feels like I have something going on and I don't. Okay, I'm going to get all the hands. And I know there was these toes, these feet. Oh, you know what? Actually, oh yeah, those are painted that color. Now, this here, the hand is painted flesh tone right there. Okay, getting all my face and all that. You guys. Oh my heavens. The things we talk about, right? Okay, I think that's it as far as all the hands in the face. Okay, all right, so lice and bed bugs. Yeah, I've never had bed bugs. I don't think. No, I don't think so. I don't think I have. Yeah, that's not fun. Not fun. None of that stuff is fun. Jenny says your daughter had lice once. She had long hair and what a pain. Oh yeah, that's the problem. Is that I know my daughter never had really long hair, so it wasn't as bad, but her friend did, and her friend, I swear she never got all of it out because it kept coming back to us. Yeah, it's hard. The brownie tree. Yeah. They would share brushes and they would lay down together and their hair is always, yeah, girls are really famous for that because their heads are always next to each other. Yep. Laura says, you like to thrift shop and took your daughter with you. She found a little pony blanket she wanted and whipping it around the store. Oh my gosh, she got lice from the blanket. It happens. It does. Okay, so I'm using, for the shoes, I'm using milk chocolate. Okay, are there shoes somewhere else? I think that's the only two that have, no, there should be shoes for this. Oh, here they are. Oh, I missed a hand. This was on top of it. Oh, and I missed the leg there. Okay, so let me catch up. It's going to be one of those days. You should have seen me yesterday. I was so off. Tara came in. I couldn't even put a sentence together. I was so exhausted from being awake all night long. I used to could do that. I used to could do the whole night long thing and not be exhausted like that, but not anymore. Okay, let's see. I do want to do some brown hair and I'm going to do blonde. Do I want to do any redheads? Maybe we'll do, let me get cinnamon stick out. Cinnamon stick is always a good one for that. Maybe we'll do one redhead, one brunette. Or do we do, oh, how many do we have? We have five angels. Okay, one redhead, two brunettes, and two blondies. Okay, so we decided that the top part, we're going to paint that little circle part that's up there. We're going to paint that brown. Okay, we'll just go like with this. Which angel does this go to? I think this one. Okay, and then blondies, I'm going to use deep ochre. I think that's probably a good blonde color. Then I have cinnamon stick for a redhead. Okay, so let's do this one blonde. Blondie here and a blondie here. Okay, this goes with this one, I think. Wait a second. No. It goes with this. Okay. And then a redhead. And that's going to be this one. Okay. Sorry. Sometimes I have to just talk out loud to make it all work. I have to find some more brushes. Okay. There's a couple more brushes. After you got rid of it, you sprayed her with tea tree. Yes, tea tree oil works really good. I believe I used to use tea tree oil shampoo on my dogs, but I don't know if it's good for them or not. I do believe I used to use it. The Skin So Soft. Have you ever used that for mosquitoes and things like that? Skin So Soft was always a good one. Let's do their halos. You see I'm saving all of their dresses and those hearts and these things, the stars, last. Okay, let's do our gold. I know, my head is itchy right now. You guys. Oh my gosh. Okay, so we're doing the halos gold. Okay. The stars we're going to do with our deep ochre, but we're going to do all the halos gold. Yeah, it's funny how just saying something will make you have an issue like that. Same thing like in an elevator. If you said, ooh, what's that smell? Somebody might go, ooh, I smell it too. Okay, let me do the base. I forgot to do the base. The power of suggestion. I can make women all around the world have an itchy head. Isn't that funny? Okay, let's do this. Let's start with this one because I need to do whatever color. I want to do pink. Okay, so I might need another one of these guys. Hi Pam, how are you? We're talking about my dogs have fleas, and we're talking about kids having, excuse me, wasn't me, it was the bottle, having lice. Yeah, it happens. It is an occurrence of children having lice. Okay, so one of these angels is going to be pink also, and then I am going to do green and blue and purple also. So on here, all I have to do is the arms. And then I'm going to just set it to the side. Okay, and then the rest of the dress is going to be that color. Okay. Yeah, unfortunately, it is that way with kids. they get those things. Okay, I think I want, now my face is itchy. That's so crazy. I think I want to do this one pink also. Okay, so we're going to do this one, and then so the arms would be pink too. So her whole dress is pink. This is cotton candy. It's a nice pink. Cotton candy is a good color to use. I use it all the time. Never heard of dogs getting, dogs get, they get fleas. No, dogs don't get, maybe dogs get lice. I don't know, but kiddos do. Our kiddos do, unfortunately. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Not a fun thing. Okay, purple. So purple petal is going to be one of my little angel pies here. Purple petal. We're saving all of these things for last because they're just so joyful to do. My face is itching now. Okay, I think that this one is the one that I want to do purple. Okay, so purple petal. Yeah, there we go. All right, and then this one, I'm going to do the green. I think that green is going to be nice. It's called Sage Mint. Like someone has a tick, you get the creepy crawl. Yes. Yes, for sure. Oh gosh. Now ticks are a horrible thing too. Some places they get them more often. When we adopted Lacey years ago, remember Lacey? Remember sweet little Lacey? Okay, so the arm part here is green, Sage Mint. Lacey came from a home where the mama dog had like 8 or 9 pups, and they were outside. We adopted her from Arizona. Okay, so the face is up above. I don't have to worry about being careful here. So we adopted her, and on the drive home, I realized that she was covered in ticks. I could feel them, and one of them actually bit me on the neck. These are dog ticks. These aren't the same type of ticks that back in the Midwest that give you Lyme's disease. The dog ticks aren't the same. Okay, so winter blue is what I'm doing for this one. Anyway, she was anemic from having so many on her. Yeah. What a subject. Let's change the subject. What are you guys doing this weekend? Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry, guys. Sometimes, you know, I'm an open book. I'm going to talk about everything. Everything from A to Z. Okay. I need another color for my heart. I want a different... I've got the itchies. My head is itching me now. I want a different pink for my heart. Maybe I should use, if I have cactus flower over here, that would be a good one. Do I have cactus flower? Maybe. Yep, I do. Okay, cactus flower would be good. Dogs can get lice. Oh gosh. Not good. That's not good. Okay, cactus flower will be for the hearts. The stars are going to be my my deep ochre. Okay, so I need to use the sponges to do this. And it's kind of a process. Okay, so I have a lot of paint out. I have a lot. Okay, let me move this over here. I do need that yellow though. Okay, so maybe I just... Okay, so I actually only need 2 sponges. So, because I'm going to do the stars and I'm going to do the hearts. Let me get a paper towel. And I hate when paper towels aren't the ones that tear in half. It's the full ones. Costco's famous for that. And you go through them faster. Today is your wedding anniversary. 14 years. Oh my gosh. That's awesome. You're going to go play bingo tonight. How fun. I was just talking to someone about bingo. Okay, I need to do this a little bit smaller so you can see the top. Who was I talking to about bingo? Now I'm racking my brain. Someone about bingo. How fun. That's so fun. My head is itching me. You guys, I'm going to have to take allergy medicine. Okay, so I'm just pouncing this. I don't want to get it in the words. So I'm just kind of pouncing it. Ooh, there's like a big goober there that just came off of that. I'm trying to... Okay, so I'll be doing 2 coats of this. I'm using the little makeup sponges to pounce on here so that it doesn't get down into the words. Now I need to do this one too. So we have rejoice, Noel, joy, hope, and peace. So they have a bingo thing up at it's my sister I was talking to, Doris. So they have a bingo thing up in Big Bear that I always see at the senior center. I've seen it for years, and I'm like, oh, I'd love to go play, and I never have. But my sister, Doris, over in Cottonwood, Arizona, she said that in their clubhouse there, because she's in one of those places that has, they have I think they have a golf, maybe it's a golf clubhouse. Anyways, whatever they have in their community, they have bingo. And I was like, oh, that would be fun. That would be fun to do that. But don't you need those dauber things? And she goes, oh, I'm not going to get that fancy. But I think you do need the dauber things. I think you do. Okay, I think I have painted everything. Now let's start doing our second coat. Sorry, it's a long project today, but it just is. You live in Green Bay and go to Oneida Bingo and Casino. Oh, have fun. Oh, and you go. Oh, Carol's going to bingo tonight also. How fun is that? Hi, Shelly, over on YouTube. Okay, let's start our second coats on everything. Let me just grab. We're gonna do our wings. light buttermilk. We have a lot to do. Sorry, guys. That's what happens. I just wanted to do all of these today. Just get it done. It's going to be so cute. Going to be so cute. I have another project coming up. You guys are just going to die. But I couldn't get it all done yet. I got it cut out. I'm going to actually try to take it with me to the cabin and paint my samples. Another interchangeable coming your way. Coming your way soon. I got it cut out because I want to take it. But I just have so many things to do. I'm like, do I really want to do it? Yes, I do. I do want to do it. It's another fun interchangeable. I love interchangeables because you can have them year after year and just change them out. Okay, let me get the white. You guys are going to have to let us know if you won money. I don't know what you win with bingo since I haven't done it. I can only imagine. Like, I always loved it in class. Do you guys remember playing bingo at school and winning candy or something like that, or winning a special little prize? It was always so fun. Or like at a baby shower when they're calling out things and you're like, bingo. You're right on the edge and you just need one more thing and somebody else gets bingo before you. That happens to me all the time. Oops, I missed the white down here. I'm not a lucky one with things. I'm not lucky at gambling. I have to be careful, and I will say, oh, $20 is all that I'll take, or $40, whatever I'm feeling like I can afford to lose. And then I just cut it off. I never, ever do more. So I have a story. Some of you've heard it, but once upon a time, we were moving here. Oh, I forgot to do the arm part. I need to do that. What color is that one? Oh, this is weird because, oh, that's green. Okay, so I need to do that part green. We were moving to California from Idaho with my second husband. Not my husband now. My second husband. And so we had my daughter, my oldest daughter, and we had my middle child, Wesley. So I have a stepdaughter too, so she's in there too. But I had my oldest son, Wesley, and I had my daughter, and we stopped at Vegas. And so I stayed up in the room, and it was my first time ever going to Vegas. I'd never been there. So I stayed in the room, and he went down to gamble a little bit. Wow, guys, it wasn't a little bit. He gambled a lot, and he lost a lot. And he came up to the room with his head hanging low. And I was like, what's wrong? And he goes, well, I thought I could win it back. I'm like, what? And he goes, I lost all of our moving money. He lost all of our moving money. I'm like, you what? I need to dry that one really quick because I need the second coat on it. So that was my first experience with gambling, was my second husband losing all of our money that was intended for our move. Yeah, it was not a good thing. So sorry, I'm telling on you. Yeah, it was not a good thing. It was horrible. It was the most horrible thing, you guys. Do you think that I was a nice, understanding wife? Not at all. Not at all. I was so mad. Okay, I think I have to paint the background color. I think I have to, because I think that I probably should have cut that out, but it doesn't show that, because that's going to be like that. It's going to show through. What color should I paint that? Maybe I'll just leave it. Anyways, I was not an understanding wife when he lost all of our money. I was not. I was a little loud. I might have thrown some things. I might have slammed some doors and not talked to him for the rest of the trip. I might have been that way. You won $300 playing bingo once. You don't go often. It's the only gambling that you like to do. Yeah, I mean, it's fun. So you set a limit. I mean, you know, you go and you buy X amount of cards, and that's it. As long as people have limits, that's not bad. Anyways, I was not happy with him, because then I learned later too that he also took cash out on a credit card, thinking, I'm going to earn it back. I'm going to earn it back. That's what happens. That's what can happen. It is not fun when somebody has an addiction like that. When they have an addictive personality like that, it's not fun. So that was my bad experience. Sorry, I'm telling on you, but you know. Okay, let's do purple petal. So that is cotton candy. Purple petal. I think this is the easy one because it's only this. Okay. Let's see, the green. Let's do the green. I need to do the brown still a second time. So the shoes, the base, the hair. Okay, we're getting there. It's slowly but surely. We are getting through all of our stuff. And we're getting to chat because I wasn't here yesterday, so I have to make up for it. I told you I would. Yeah, that's just my life. Oops, I didn't do the arm again. Okay. Anyways, that's the way it is. Maybe that's why he's the second husband. He's not the last husband. My husband now is really good about that. He won't go out and he doesn't go and gamble and do stuff like that. He's pretty responsible. If we go somewhere and there's gambling, we set the limit. And it's purely entertainment. I never expect to win anything. I just expect to go and just have fun. Okay. Where's my yellow? Yellow, yellow, yellow. Where are you? I think that's gold. Which one is the yellow? Oh, this one's gold. Okay. Let me just go over these one more time. I don't think it's a bad thing to go and do stuff as long as you know your limits, and you don't go every single weekend. All right. Okay. Let's see. Oh, I do need the brown one more time. Where is it? What do I do with it? I think it's this one. I need it for the top part of these guys. Okay. All right. Yellow hair. So we're almost there. Got to do these things one more time. Okay. Oh, right here. Okay. Hi, Deb. How are you? Do you want to tell everybody the good news? I haven't told anybody anything. So Deb got her results back. You want to tell everybody? Or you want me to? So she had her surgery yesterday for her breast cancer. Or was it yesterday? The day before. For her breast cancer. She got her pathology results back already. So I can share if you want. So what they were looking for is they wanted to see that it hadn't spread. They wanted to get good margins so they don't have to go in and take more. So they got good margins. So she'll start her chemo or radiation. She has to wait to hear on that. But she got her results back already. And so that was really good that it had not spread outside of the area. And now she just has to do her chemo and or radiation, whatever they decide. But it was good news. Limits, yeah, absolutely, Laura. Your aunt is addicted to gambling. I know people that are too. They are clear. Yes, yes. So that was really good news. It was very good news. So she still has to do treatment, but just because the type of cancer that it is that she had. So yeah, very good news. Very good news. We love to hear good news. Okay, let's dry, and then we need to do cheekies, and we need to do the mouths, and we have lots of inking, shading to do. All right, that too. Don't forget that one. Okay, so cheekies will be our vintage pink. I'm gonna need another thing. Oops. Stuff is jumping onto here. I need to make sure the faces are completely dry so I can do cheeks. These wings up here are not, I must have done a thick coat on them. They're still not all the way dry. Okay, all right. Yes, it was great news. We're so happy. It's hard to go through that, but it was great news. So very thankful, and thank you for all the prayers. I feel like, you know, we ask for prayers, and I know it helps, and I know it works. Okay, I am looking for something to put some. Do I not have another dish or something? There's one. Okay, so here's this for some paint. Okay, so we're doing our vintage pink for our cheeks, and we're using the little daubers. Okay, so these are from Michael's. I buy the little daubers there by your stencil stuff. They're called a dauber, D-A-U-B-E-R, and Craft Smart is the brand. So it is Michael's brand. They come in a 5-pack. There's 2 that are this size, and there's 3 that are the smaller size. Okay, there's some loot on there from my stuff. Okay, I'm gonna do my little cheekies. This one's a little bit big, but you know what? I'm gonna use it. I'm gonna do my cheeks kind of off of there. I probably should have used the smaller one. It's okay. We're just gonna go with it. We're gonna give them really rosy cheeks. Okay, so really big rosy cheeks. And then we're going to do the mouth. So I like to use my marker to draw the mouth in. I'll do a white highlight on the cheeks because I like to have a little white highlight. Phone call coming in. Nope. No phone calls. I don't know who that was. Somebody from New York. Could have been anybody. It said New York. But was it really? You know they have burner phones where they can make it so that it looks like they're calling from your area, and they're really not. There's a program that they use, because when I was working with a private investigator that was working with me with Chloe, she showed me, because I was having a lot of people call or send me a message that they found her, or, you know, claiming that they had her. And she showed me, she says, okay, I'm gonna text you. And she's in the city next to me. And it's gonna show that it's like all the way back east. She said, I can change my phone number to be anything I want it to be. So yeah, they have the ability to do that. Sometimes they use a burner phone. Sometimes they use a program that will show that they are in another city, or they're using somebody else's phone number. Okay. Oops, I just dropped my paint. That was not good. It actually, it landed on a thing of ribbon. My ribbon now has white paint all over it. Oh well. Okay, let's dry this. Then we're going to ink all of our edges, and we'll know if we missed painting something. Yeah, it's always nice to have lots and lots of prayers. We will take all the prayers that we can get from people, always. That's the type of page this is, and we're going to ask for prayers. So It's okay if you don't believe in prayers or if you don't pray. We don't care. We are not going to judge you. We love everybody. Okay, we're getting down there. Time to ink everything. Okay, so this could take a little bit. I want to assemble everything because that will kind of tell me, did I miss anything? Did I not get something the right color? Okay, there's the base. So let's do this. Let's assemble everything. Oh, guess what? Yep, that's right. I need to do the hair behind there. Oh, I think that's the problem. Okay, so here, you guys, right off the bat, I have a problem because I didn't do the hair behind. So let me grab, I'm trying to grab those brushes. And I think that maybe one of them jumped off the table. Okay, there's my, okay, so yeah, so the hair right behind here. Okay. I'm going to have to look at each individual one as we go. Okay, so let me dry that. See, that is why I do this. Each one's probably going to be that way. There goes my phone again. Lots of text messages. Okay. Okay, that's the first one. Let's just kind of look at each one because I can see that there's like some hair right here. Okay, so this one, where is your little face? I think this is the hair. That's where I might get confused. Okay, so this one is this one. I need to do the reddish. It's the reddish hair. Yep. So this one has the red hair behind it. So it's like it's right behind the face part. Oh my gosh, you guys. See? That is why I try to pre-assemble, and right off the bat, I found something that I didn't do the correct way. I tried to show you guys the right way. Okay, there's that one. Okay, next. This one here, I think this one's blonde. So there's like this hair right here. That's the lace part. This is hair right there. Oh, oops. I didn't do a second coat on these. I think they're going to be okay on the heart and the stars. I think they're okay though. Okay. All right. So right here, see, that's brown. Where's my brown one? Oh my goodness. Yep. So behind. That's what happens. I thought I was ready. Okay. All right. Sorry, it's taking a while. Okay, and then I'm looking up there. I think that one's okay. This one though, oh, that goes on top of it. Okay, I think we're good. I think we're good now. We'll know. We'll know in a moment. Let's try this again. Take two. Scooch this up. All right. Okay, let's see here. That goes there. And her face. And her hair. Okay. Her shoes, her hands, her nose. Her halo. Her wings. Okay, I'm going to scooch this up even more. You get lots of scammers from Campo. Yes. Yeah, it's so funny. I get scammers from Campo too. It's like, what the heck? I don't think they really live out there. I think they don't even live in the country sometimes. Okay, there's that. I think that this has 3 on it. Not 100% sure though. One of them has 3. Oh, it's actually the purple. Okay, anyways, I think this has 3. Okay, next. This one here goes like that. Stupid scammers, they need to go away, huh? Oh my goodness. People scamming people. There's a special place for them. It's not in my heart. Okay. I think we're getting there. And then I have to ink everything still. So if you can't hang in there, that's okay. Okay, I have wings. So cute, guys. Okay, there's those 2. Next. Yeah, this is the point where you go, ooh, I forgot to do that. Or I forgot to do this. Okay. Looks good. It's looking good. These are so cute. You guys. They are so adorable. Okay. Okay, this one holds that. And then there's a hand and a nose. Okay, and she has 2 of these guys. Okay, 1 and 2. Okay, we're getting there. We're getting there. I think this one actually only has 2. I think one of these goes over here. Maybe. I don't know, because they're big. I think I might have messed up on something. Okay, but it's all right. We're not gonna sweat the small stuff. Not at all. And these hearts they're probably the same size. You probably can switch them around if you need to. Okay. Maybe we'll just be consistent and just do 2 on each of those. Shoes. Okay, we're getting there. Oh, guess what? I didn't do the arms. See? I knew. Okay, so the arms here. I knew there was going to be something else. Yep. Time will tell. Oops. I just got brown on there. Okay, let me dry that. Okay. There's a little bit in that brush. Just enough. Okay. Well, I signed all my paperwork yesterday with the realtor for the cabin. Yep. So I go up there. I'll meet him. I haven't met him yet, but he's my neighbor's son's uncle or something like that. They're related. And he is doing such a great job helping me out with everything, making sure I have all my ducks in a row. Oh, guess what? This one of these goes over here and one goes here. Okay. So here's the hair. We're getting it. Noses for everybody. Noses all around. All right. I think we got it. I think. Oh my gosh, guys, these are so adorable. Okay. And last one. Okay, now we have to do inking. Let me move this. You would like all the smart evil scammers who take my knowledge. Yes, wouldn't that be nice? That would be nice. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're probably overseas. I'm pretty certain of it, if they tracked it. Okay, I'm going to bring all this stuff up. These are so cute. If you want to put polka dots on any of them, you totally can do that. I'm going to leave them like this. I kind of like just the color. I think they're cute. Okay, all the inking coming your way. I'm going to do the base first. I always like to do my base first. Get it glued. I got stuff sliding over here again. I need to do a deep clean. That's what I need to do. a very deep clean of this room. Okay, so I told you I had to get my trailer unloaded of all the Christmas and fall stuff. I did that. And I took it to the backyard and I went through the shed and I got all of my Easter stuff out. I have a ton. I have a ton of Easter stuff. And then, okay, I'm going to need this for glue. I took all the Easter stuff, put it into the shed. I mean, into the trailer. So I have that ready for my craft show. I had a lot, you guys. I had a lot left over from last year. So that's a good thing. I'm happy, and I'll mark some of it down. But anyway, okay, we're just going to start here, and we'll just start gluing one by one. So I decided I'm going to go through the shed because we have a craft swap area that we sell craft supplies. And we mark it down to $1. So if I have supplies that I haven't used in a long time, or an item that I made that didn't sell, I might mark it down to $1 or $2. I'm not going to do the snowflakes. I never do that. So I had all these boxes from the shed, and I put them outside the shed out in the backyard on a table. There's a couple of tables out there that my work tables, and I had it all ready to go so that I could start going through them. And guess who didn't look at the forecast yesterday? Guess who didn't know it was going to rain yesterday? So yesterday was a bad day already because not sleeping the night before because of the dogs. So I wake up to rain outside. I had 20 boxes that I had to find a place for because they were outside on my table. So I was able to find a place, but now some of the boxes are cardboard and they're a little soggy. Most of the boxes were plastic, so it wasn't horrible, but yeah, I was not anticipating that we were going to get rain. Did you know we're getting rain, Jenny? Because I had no clue that it was going to rain yesterday. And what's it going to do today? Are we clear weather today? Oh, Big Bear came up. It's 36 in Big Bear. So Big Bear, I'm going to have good weather. Next week they're having rain. But what are we doing today here? So Lakeside, it's 54 and no rain today. No rain today. But it sure rained yesterday. Not a lot. We didn't get a lot, but it was just kind of drizzly. Just kind of drizzled. Okay, let's glue one together. Let's get this glued together. I just had no clue it was going to rain. Let's glue the angel part together. Yes, it rained. I know. I wasn't prepared. I had all my boxes of my craft swap stuff outside. I don't think the boxes got ruined, but not the product inside. All right, gluing all our little angel babies together. There's a lot of them. Thanks for being so patient with me. Yesterday was not a great day. I'm glad that I'm back. You know, sometimes you just have to have a day off to recoup and figure out things. You know, we all deserve those days off. Every one of us. I know you guys kind of get a little worried. I had a lot of messages yesterday that I had to answer, and I know I should just post, but I just wasn't feeling good. Just was not feeling good yesterday from not sleeping. I don't do good anymore with no sleep. I used to could go for days without sleeping. It's not the case anymore. My body has changed. So she is so cute. I love this little angel baby. So cute. Heavier rain next week. Yeah. Okay. But now I have everything under cover, so I can bring one box inside at a time and not have to worry. Oh my goodness, she's so cute. Did it freeze? On my screen it froze. That's weird. Okay, so hopefully it doesn't freeze on you guys. My screen is frozen. On my phone it's not frozen, but on my screen it is. Did it freeze for you guys? Yeah, I'm selling the cabin. Yeah, the cabin goes up for sale. I'm going up there this weekend to get the last of the stuff. Yep. Okay, so it did freeze. Okay, it did freeze. Hang on. So this camera right above me froze. Hang on. Yeah. Okay, let me see if I can restart it. Okay, so let me go. I'm going to go to me, and let me just see if I can restart this one. See if it'll let me. Otherwise, you're stuck with me. All right. Share camera. Okay. Allow. Okay. I think it let me. Just one of those hiccups. Oops, I almost dropped it. Okay. Okay. Stay. Okay. All right, I got it. Usually I am not lucky. Usually it does not work out that way. All right. Let's see how long it lasts. Okay, glue is oozing out over here. Hello. Yeah, my cabin is going up for sale. I was going to wait and put it up for sale after the craft show season, but I have an amazing realtor who has been able to help me get all of the things done that I needed to get done really quickly. So I'm 6 weeks ahead of schedule. I am 6 weeks ahead of schedule, and yeah, we're moving in 4 years, so I needed to get things liquidated, I should say, so I can plan for the future. And now was the time to do that. Now was the time. Okay, look at how cute she is. She's adorable. Okay, so I'm going to let her sit there. Let me get back to comments. Your bubble in the corner is not frozen, but the main is. The main is frozen now. Okay, so I think I'm okay now. I can see myself. Can you tell me if it's okay now? Because I can see it moving. I think we're okay now. Okay, I'm going to keep going. I'm going to keep going because it looks like it's okay. I think I got it fixed. All right. Let me know. Let me know if you can see me. Can you see me? Can you see me now? So, yeah, we are moving to Prescott. I will still be going back and forth doing craft shows and being in charge of craft shows. It will all work out. Good now. Okay, perfect. Yeah, you know, it let me log back in. I usually am not lucky like that. I'm usually like, oh well, it's just the way it is. So yes, we're moving closer to retirement. My husband retires in 4 years, and then I'll retire in 4.5 years. So I'll wait till I'm 66. He'll be 66. Yeah, we'll be moving. And it's okay. It's all right. I'll still be doing what I'm doing. Don't worry. I'm not going anywhere. I'm not leaving you guys. I won't have Tara with me. It'll be me, but I won't have my other job. So that's a good thing. So eventually it'll just be, I'll be able to craft all day long. I won't have to worry about going and logging in. It's 8:23 and I have to log in by 9, you know? Yep. And I love my job. And I'm going to miss them. But there is a time. I've been working for the same place since 2004. So 22 years this month. 22 years at the same place. And I love them dearly, like family. They are like family to me. They're so good to me. And, you know, I just say, okay, I have to take off on Friday because I have to go up and do my final clean of the cabin. And they're like, no problem. They're just the best. They're good people. They're good, honest people. And that's what I really love about them, is they're good, honest people. They're not out for themselves. They're out for what's right. They always do what's right. And if they don't, they fix it. Because there are times in our lives that we make mistakes and we fix it. But they are just amazing people. I love them like family. They love me like family. And it has worked out for, I have been doing things via the computer. I've worked from home for this company, which is in New Mexico. I've worked from home since we moved back in 2007. I feel like I didn't do the edge on that. Let me grab a Q-tip. I didn't get the really edge right here. Yeah, 2007 when we moved back from New Mexico. We moved to New Mexico in 2003 because my husband had a job that fell through. The moment the moving trucks pulled up, he was getting a phone call. Sorry, your job's not available. Yeah, that was not fun. But anyways, we moved to New Mexico in 2003. And we moved back here in 2007 because my husband had some issues with his heart at the elevation. Although it's going to be that elevation in Prescott, but he thinks he can do it. So anyways, that's our plan. That's our plan, Stan. Sometimes you have to plan for your retirement. You know, I get to enjoy at some point. That's where your old next door neighbor. Yes, I love it. I love Prescott. That's where my husband's family is. So we have spent a lot of time going back and forth. He lived there when he was a kid. He actually did live there for a while. Not for a long time, but he did live there. And his brother's there, his mom is there, his nieces and nephews are all there. So that's the plan. If you don't have a plan, then you don't really know what you're doing with your life. You have to, for retirement, you have to have a plan and know what you're doing, because it's going to sneak up on you really quickly. And financially, if you don't have a plan and know what you're doing, you could be in a lot of trouble, because all of a sudden retirement's there and the money's not, or you don't know what you're doing. So anyways, my husband and I talk about it on a daily basis. We talk about what we're doing and moving forward. So the cabin was the very first thing for me, because basically that's like my retirement. That's my retirement money that I'm going to be investing, and then using that to help purchase our house over there. So my cabin's been paid off. So whatever money I get, I will pay my capital gains tax. Thank you so much for that. It's a second residence, so there's capital gains on it. Oops, I got a little oopsie on there. But that's after I've learned a lot, you guys. You have to learn a lot. So capital gains is after you have deducted what you paid for it and any of the repairs and stuff that you've made on it. So, which is a lot. I've done a lot. So that's a good thing. I've done a lot on the property. So I had the guy come in, he painted, and that's all done. I have to go clean the carpets. That's going to be a joy. I have yard work to do. I have to take out all the other personal items. And yeah, there's not a ton that I have to do, but it's time consuming. Like the yard work will take me probably half a day. I have to get up and clean out the rain gutters, do all the things. We're getting there, guys. We are getting there. Sorry. Told you it was going to be a long one. Oops. Oopsie. Come on. This halo is like, I don't want to go. Losing its halo. We're almost there. We are almost there. I need a little bit more glue over here. I'm going to just use jute on these. If you want to use beads and a ribbon, you totally can do that. I am just going to use jute. Okay, that goes there. And then, okay, so it's going to hang like this. So I want one here. Are you going to miss the West Coast? I don't go to the ocean unless, I won't miss it. I won't miss the ocean. I don't go there unless we have family in town. We don't go and hang out and go in the ocean. So I won't miss it. My husband might. He'll be coming back to go fishing. So your son went to Embry Riddle there. Oh yeah, yeah. Definitely, Embry Riddle is there. Yeah. So they do have an airport, but there's only, I think it's, there's 2 flights out a day for the airport, and they go to, I believe they go to Las Vegas and to LA. I believe that's correct. There's 2 flights. That's it. But they're looking at maybe putting in a bigger airport. But, you know, it's okay. Phoenix isn't that far away. An hour and something. Okay. That'd be good. It's a good thing. You know what? Life has to change at some point. And I will get my dream shop. Right now I have a shop at the back of my house, and my house is very small. So over there we can get some land and I can have a bigger shop area. My husband can have a shop, and he does welding and stuff like that. He wants to be able to do welding for people on the side. You know, he'll retire, but he also he's like, I have to do something. I can't just sit around all day. I'm like, no, you can't. You can't just sit around all day. That would be really boring to do that. Okay. Whew, we're almost done. We are almost there. It is 8:32. We are doing good. Sorry it took so long, but you know, I knew this one would. There's a lot of pieces. That's why I wanted to work through it with you. This is the monthly kit. So if you haven't purchased the monthly kit, let me get you that link right now. So this is the Christmas monthly kit. There's lots of other editions. So I'm just going to give you that collection so that you have that. It is the 2026 Christmas Craft Club collection. There's a couple of other things that coordinate with this. We always do a few extras that you can purchase that coordinate. And it is not too early to start Christmas. It's not. Start making a few things, setting them aside. If you do craft shows, you know, it's not too early. Some places people sell their Christmas year round. Yeah, I've heard that there's people that take it to each of their craft shows. I don't do that because I have so many other things in my booth. My booth is going to be full of Easter. I have a ton. I mean, honestly, I have a ton of Easter stuff left over from last year. Let's see. Use the sponge, Darlene. That's what it's there for the tiny stuff. Need a little bit more glue. And yeah, I was surprised. I have boxes and boxes and boxes because what I didn't do last year was I didn't clearance my stuff at the end. So when I was done, I just boxed everything up. So there are not 3 of these for each of these. There's only 2. So do I want to put one? Maybe I'll put one down here. It's kind of weird because on my picture there's more of the snowflakes. I could do more. Okay, might be missing some. Maybe I dropped them somewhere. They could be in my tray. They could be. But for my example, there's just going to be 2 snowflakes on each one. Or stars, or whatever you want to call them. They could be stars. Okay, almost there. All right. When I look at retirement, I don't look at retiring because I'm already tired, but I just look at, I will be retiring from my bookkeeping job because I've been doing that a long time. And that will free up time to do more of what I love, which is my crafting. I'll be able to do whatever I want to do with that. So, or go walking the dogs, or go hiking with the husband, or go jeeping. I mean, there's just a lot of things. So, who's been to Prescott? Who has been there? I know Judy has. They have the best 4th of July celebration in their town. They have a really cool rodeo every year, 4th of July rodeo. They have a parade in town. It's the small town. It's the small town feel. And they have craft shows there on 4th of July in the square downtown. That will be fun. Not that, I don't know if I'll do one, but it would be fun to go. And they have a dance in the street. They used to, okay, so they don't do this anymore. So they used to have a water balloon fight in the town. When my kids were little, we went there, and John's sister lived there at that point. So we went, and she's like, we got to take the kids and do this. We filled up water balloons, which actually we weren't supposed to do the water balloons because you could hurt somebody. We filled an entire little kid's swimming pool full of water balloons, put it in the back of the truck, and we drove into town. And my kids were laying in the back of the truck. Yeah, back then we did this. So I guess, and then we drove up to where they were having the water balloon fight, and we told them to sit up. And they became a target. They became an instant target for people shooting them with the squirt guns. But they also were able to start tossing the water balloons, which we found out we weren't supposed to do that because we did that for a while, driving through the street, having the water balloon fight. And then found out from the police that, oh, you can't do that. They made us pop every single one of them. They didn't give a ticket, but they're like, you have to pop every single one of those water balloons. And they said, it's only the guns. So you can use the squirt guns, but we don't want anybody getting hurt with the balloons. So that was so much fun. Have any of you guys done that? It's hilarious. It's hilarious. My kids had no clue what was going to take place. We kind of set them up for that. And they had their pajamas on too. We're like, hey, we're going to go somewhere. We just hopped in my my sister-in-law's truck, headed out. Poor kids. Poor kids. What we put them through, right? Okay, I think on this one I'll put the little stars on each side. Okay, gotta do the nose. Don't forget the nose, Darlene. And then I just need to do the jute. And then we're done, guys. Sorry, this is a very long one. You'll have this tutorial. And if you don't get around to painting your project right away, you'll have the sheets, but you also can go to YouTube. So I'm live streaming to YouTube at the same time. Okay, let me move this. Look at how cute these are. Which color is your favorite? I think they're all cute. Let's put the jute on them though. Oh, we got to put this together. I did not plug in my glue gun. That's okay. We're just going to put the glue on here for now. Okay, so there's the stander. Maybe I'll put the glue on the back. Now you know what? I'm going to, no, I'll do that. I'll glue that later. I think I can put some glue back here with this. It'll dry. It'll dry. Okay. All right, let's do the jute. And then we're going to be done. You guys can go back to your day. You found some super yummy protein pasta that has 2 to 3 ingredients and made you think, oh, yeah. I am allergic to wheat. Yes, I am allergic to wheat. Oh, let's see. You've been to Flagstaff and loved it. You have friends that built a beautiful home on the property. Oh yeah, Flagstaff is great. So my sister was just recently there. She lives in Cottonwood now. My younger sister, Doris, she lives in Cottonwood, which is by Sedona, and she drove up to Flagstaff to get her repairs done on her vehicle. So yeah, I am allergic to wheat. They have a great Christmas at town center. Yes, I love that. I love all that stuff. All the hometown feel, the small town feel. I love all that. I love all the little shops, walking through them. We've done that many times. Oh, thank you. Thanks, Linda. These are really fun. You know, Laura, I have not found any pasta that I can have. It would have to be made with oat flour. Oat flour doesn't make good pasta, unfortunately. Oat flour kind of doesn't go together really well. Potato flour doesn't either. Potato flour is used as a thickener. Like if you are allergic to flour and you need something to thicken up your gravy, to make gravy, potato flour is good for that. Oat flour works in many things. Like I make oat flour brownies, but it's not the same, you know. It just doesn't, it does not cook up the same. I can't have, I'm allergic to corn, wheat, rice, soy, chicken, turkey, peanuts, tree nuts, quinoa, garlic, and probably a couple other things. I did have a reaction to some shellfish, but yeah, I pretty much can have most seafood. Okay, we're done. I don't even know which one I like best. I think they're all so cute. And the little standard. Okay, I'm going to put you up to myself. We're done. Thank you for hanging in there. Whew, that was a long one. That was a long one, guys. But thank you. Thanks for hanging in there. Aren't they just so cute? I love the purple. I think the purple is really adorable. And then look at this one, hangs kind of sideways. Super fun. I love them. Okay, guys. All right. Whew. Tomorrow I will be on, and it will be quick because I will be heading out early to beat traffic. I'm so tired of not getting out of here on time. And then it takes me 4.5 hours to drive to the cabin. I'm hoping to have a quicker trip then. But it is a 3-day weekend, 4-day weekend for a lot of people, because a lot of people have Friday off. Hubby has 4-day weekend because Monday is President's Day. But all right, I'll see you guys tomorrow. I love you. Hope you have a fantastic day.